much like spring skiing, but in winter. So I know a lot of us were complaining we didn't get all the snow that we wanted, but actually I have a few friends that went up to Big Bear the other day and they said it was lovely. So, you know, man-made snow, that works too. All right, well, we're not dealing with any snow or rain in the forecast, but we are dealing with plenty of sunshine and plenty of fog at the moment as well. Your advisory is right here showing you just that. Dense fog advisory in effect through 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. For the LA County coastline, it's through 8 o'clock. For the Orange County coastline, it's through 9 o'clock. And we're looking at visibility currently at a quarter of a mile or less. So certainly use caution if you plan to be on the roadways into the overnight and morning hours. You'll see fog. You'll also see a little bit of high cloud cover. We stayed a little cooler today because of it, but we're warming it right back up again as a ridge of high pressure rebuilds over Southern California as we head into the weekend. Temperatures out there tonight into the 50s for the most part. A few 60s out there, 59 in Riverside, 60 in San Dimas, 53 in downtown. And that cloud cover and fog actually keeping us a little warmer, a little more insulated into the overnight hours, mixing out by the afternoon and a much warmer forecast as we head into your New Year's Eve and your New Year's Day. We'll have that for you coming up just a bit. Back to you.
Okay.
Wow. So many people on that night in Times Square.
Yeah,
I like to watch it on TV.
So do I.
And I was just saying, it used to be on my bucket list and now not so much.
Yeah, I've been there once, and you have to get there several hours in advance, and you stand there, and if it's so cold, it's unbearable.
And you're probably sandwiched between so many people.
Yeah, you might as well go to Prague. You really, or Poland. It's that cold.
You can cuddle up with a million people, though, to get warm.
Yeah.
Not having that problem here, yeah.
That's true. You guys, there's a lot of body heat out there.
Yeah, there is.
That's a good thing. But here, we're definitely not having that problem. Maybe for me, because, you know, I'm sensitive to the cold. So 50.
She's the coldest person in the building.
I'm always cold.
She's a warm heart, but she gets cold.
Thanks.
Let's just set the record straight.
But yes, it gets chilly. You know, I get chilly. We all get chilly. And it's actually, well, a little chillier today, but not much. We're heading into a very warm forecast. Temperatures out there this evening in the 50s. And as we get a look at the pier in Santa Monica, we're also in the 50s, a little more mild at the coast. But you're going to notice that dense fog. We're at it again with the fog. And with that, we're looking at several dense fog advisories along the LA County coastline and along the Orange County coastline in effect through tomorrow morning, either at 8 o'clock, expires at 8 for the LA County coastline, and 9 for the Orange County coastline. So you'll see right here, we are dealing with temperatures into the 50s, a few 60s out there, 60 in San Dimas, 55 in Big Pines as we head over to Malibu this evening, 56 degrees in San Pedro, you're at 54 degrees. Earlier today, we made it to 66 in downtown. Average is 68 degrees, so we were below average. We haven't been below average for a couple of days. Today we were, but tomorrow we won't be. Over the next 24 hours in the basin, we're getting down to the 40s, up into the 50s in the morning hours, and then by the afternoon, we're up into the 70s. 74 degrees will be your forecast high as we head into the afternoon hours. So dense fog advisories, again, in effect along our coast, the LA County coastline, Orange County coastline, looking at visibility at about a quarter of a mile or less. High pressure starting to build as we head into the weekend, and as you know, that always leads to warmer temperatures, and they will be warmer. They'll be well above average as we head into the next couple of days, and then a cool down on the way as we head into next week. But we'll get there coming up in just a little bit. Take a look at your forecast right here. We still are being dominated by high pressure. It's starting to expand. It's starting to build, and as it does, well, we're expecting a very warm forecast, offshore conditions all weekend long. By tomorrow afternoon, even though we are dealing with fog in the morning, by the afternoon, we're expecting plenty of sun and a very warm forecast. So there is a low sitting next to us or to the north of us, but it's really having no bearing whatsoever on our forecast, even though later in the week we could get affected by something just like this. So before we get there, let's talk about our very warm forecast over the next few days. We'll get a look at your 5-day forecast right here, and as we do, once it comes up for you, if it does, well, how about your New Year's forecast first, and then we'll have that 5-day. You'll see we are expecting above average as we head to tomorrow. It's already New Year's Eve, clear skies and cool overnight temperatures. And as we head into your Sunday, your New Year's Day, above average. So above average that we're hitting not only the 70s, but also the 80s by the time we hit New Year's Day. Very impressive numbers for you. And as we get a look at your 5-day forecast, there it is for the valleys and the Inland Empire. We're above average. We're expecting more warming by New Year's Day. We're at 80 degrees into your inland spots. By Monday, we're into the upper 70s, flirting with 80. Very warm by Tuesday, even warmer with plenty of sunshine by the time we hit Wednesday. We're going to show you what it looks like at the coast. We've got beach weather and in the basin coming up in a little bit. Rob and Sharon, back to you. And getting a look outside right now, we're dealing with fog in the forecast. When will it go away and how warm will it be this weekend? We'll let you know coming up. Don't go away. Panda's not juicing.
What'd you say?
So the panda's not juicing.
No,
we were just talking about juice diets and raw cleanses, and yeah,
that's been the theme of the whole night. Has been talking about that stuff.
Yeah,
I know.
We really have.
And then we've been talking about it as well. So just thought I'd say that panda's not going that direction in 2012. All right. Well, let's get to your 2012 forecast. How about that? Because it's right around the corner and we've got gorgeous weather to look forward to. Take a look outside right now from Mount Wilson. We're looking at low cloud cover out there and temperatures in the 50s, a little more mild once that cloud cover rolls in, once that fog rolls in. We actually have insulation that keeps us warmer into the overnight hours. We're looking at several fog advisories tonight, one along the LA County coastline. That's in effect through 8 a.m. The next one along the Orange County coastline, and that one in effect until 9 a.m. now. A quarter of a mile or less of visibility out there, so use caution if you're on the roadways. Radar showing you a little bit of high cloud cover. There's that low cloud cover as well, so we're seeing a blend of both. But by tomorrow afternoon, we are expecting more sunshine in the mix. Temperatures into the 50s tonight, 59 San Dimas, 57 in Riverside, 54 in San Pedro, and 55 in Malibu. And as we take a look at temperatures from earlier today, 66 for downtown. Average is 68. So we were below average for this time of year, but eventually we're going to be above average, and by eventually we mean tomorrow. 74 degrees in the basin tomorrow. We're in the 40s and 50s until then. Waking up to a bit of cloud cover in the morning along the coast, in the basin as well. Dense fog advisories again continue to stay in effect into the overnight hours, into the morning hours. And again, this is for the coastline. High pressure building in. With that, it's going to knock out all the cloud cover. It's going to bring in the warmer temperatures. We're staying above average as we head to tomorrow afternoon, and then we're cooling it down as we head into next week. But we've got a ways to go before we get there. So before we get there, do want to see your forecast, see what's going on. You're going to see low pressure sitting to our north. It's having no bearing whatsoever on our forecast. And then we've got high pressure sitting over Southern California. That's actually starting to expand. So with that, it's going to knock out the marine layer in the morning. It's going to knock out the cloud cover. It's going to bring in the sunshine and the warm temperatures, keeping it much above average for this time of year. So let's get a look at your 5-day forecast to see how warm we're going to get over the next few days. 70s, flirting with 80 by Sunday, still warm upper 70s by Monday, some cloud cover by Tuesday, and then nothing but sunshine and above average temperatures. By the time we hit Wednesday, we're back up into the 80s. So feels like summertime out there. Yeah, can't complain. So that's for the basin in Orange County. How about a look at the coast? We promised you that. You're going to see sunshine, fog in the morning, but by the afternoon, not the problem. We're just looking at, well, clear conditions. No fog advisories after the morning hours. By Sunday, plenty of sunshine. A beach day by Monday, warm temperatures by Tuesday, and more beach weather continuing into Wednesday. Robin, Sharon, back to you. All right. Sorry. Okay, let's get to it. We're a little antsy here in the studio. Yes, it's Friday, and it's almost 2012. So we've got that 2012 forecast coming up for you in just a minute. We're taking you outside to the Santa Monica Pier. Plenty of fog. So much fog out there that